Hi all and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Orion E2 by KWG Gaming. This is a gaming mouse that has 3200 DPI, adjustable DPI for pixel perfect accuracy, 3 million click, which means heavy duty 3 million click life cycle, which is quite a long time, 6 smart keys, 6 keys for strategic assignment. This is pretty much your basic kind of gaming mouse. Let's look at the other features. Yeah, it has an ergonomic design designed to keep your hand and wrist comfortable. Now, sure, it is comfortable and sure, it is a nice design, but you know what, I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I have seen this exact same mouse from different companies. So it's pretty obvious that this kind of mouse is mass produced for different companies. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into a review on how the mouse functions. So going to the back of the box, we see here that it has an adjustable DPI functions, advanced ergonomic design, multicolor lighting. So it does have the multicolor lighting. Now we will get to the lighting in a moment. I will show you what the lighting looks like. So as you can see, I'm not that impressed with the lighting. It is on the dim side and the RGB is kind of mixed up quite a lot. It doesn't really follow one particular pattern, I don't think. It may, but it is confusing since it goes from white to purple and maybe blue and green mixed with red, and it's just like kind of mixes around quite a lot. So I think they did a terrible job with the lighting of this mouse. Now I don't want to give a bad name to this company, but it is a mass-produced mouse, and so you're not going to expect anything great when it comes to lighting. And by the way, this is not a sponsored video either, unfortunately, but nevertheless I thought it might be cool to give this mouse a review to give you an idea if you want to perhaps get a budget gaming mouse. Now this, yeah, you can use it for gaming, but I mean, it's pretty obvious that you can also use it for any other function with your computer. Now, I do believe this mouse is weighed at 110 grams, which if you are a gamer and if you know anything about good mice, you would completely identify this as a really heavy mouse. Now, a heavy mouse just enables you to not move as freely and smoothly as a lighter mouse, such as a Glorious Model D or Glorious Model O. So it is a very cheap mouse, but it's not something that you won't be able to get used to. Okay, going on to the sensor. This sensor I have had some problems with, and it took me a long while to get used to it because when gaming, I used to hit these nice flicks where I would really, need the function of the mouse to be really quick and sensible to my reactions with flickings. What happens is when you try and flick, it's a problem because the whole screen just gets confused and the mouse sensor is just not fast enough and not accurate enough. So it would pretty much be very laggy and it would kind of skip a rotation when you try and move the mouse too fast. So it does get very jagged when you move the mouse too fast. Now I have been able to adapt to this by also adjusting the DPI. I do play, I believe, on the lowest DPI setting here, which I believe is around, 1200. Let me just double check. And yes, so the minimum DPI is 1200. The next stage is 1600 DPI, then 2000, and then 3200 DPI. So here are also some extra specifications of this mouse. We will go through the tracking method, advanced gaming optical sensor. Now they tell you it is an advanced gaming optical sensor, which is pretty much not exactly what it is since you can't really flick too nicely with the sensor, but it is not a bad sensor if you are on a budget. It's probably better than some mice out there, let me just say that. Okay, so the dimensions are LXWXH. Don't even know what that stands for. Nevertheless, it is 110 grams in weight, like I spoke about earlier. The keys, 6 keys, we also spoke about that earlier. We did speak about the DPI, but then we have the polling rate as 125 hertz. Now, I don't know too much about the polling rate, but I believe 125 is not too bad. USB cable length is 1.3 meters, so it's not very long, but it is indeed long enough, you know, if you have your computer right next to you on your desk, like I do. Okay, so here are the system requirements for this mouse. You need a Windows XP at least, or Vista, Windows 7, 8, or 10. A PC with USB port. So you obviously have to have a USB port on your computer, but which computer does not have a USB port? So obviously it's pretty much compatible with every computer out there. Package contents, the KWG, which stands for K-World Gaming Orion E2 optical gaming mouse. So this is this nice little cute box that it came in. I've been using this mouse for several months now, if not up to a year. I can't even remember. And so I am quite impressed with the durability of this mouse. So the build quality of this mouse is actually pretty good. Now the side buttons are not very stable. They do wiggle around a little bit, but nevertheless the clicks are very nice. I'll give you a sound test, in fact, on the different clicks. That's the left click, right click. We have the DPI button. To me, that does sound very plasticky. Very plasticky. The scroll wheel. That's kind of not bad at all. It's kind of usual and pretty good. Side buttons. I haven't had any problems with these side buttons, but they are a little bit loose. They don't feel very stable, but you do get used to that. So overall, this mouse is a pretty decent mouse if you are on a budget, because I do remember paying, I think, 189 Rand for this. I stand to correction though on that, but I will leave a link in the description if you want to have a look at this mouse. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like, and also if you want to subscribe, that is also only up to you, but make sure to do so if you would like to contribute to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.